G'day YouTube. So, today we're looking at the UKC power inverter, leading the industry standard. I was sent this by banggood.com. There'll be a link in the top of the video description where you can get yours. Now, 4,000 watters. Yep, it's a lot of power. Soft start, highly efficient, high surge. All things that this little beast claims. Low current draw when it's sitting there chilling. Bunch of protections. Earth fault, short circuit overload, battery and thermal protections. ISO 9001 certified. That's pretty serious. 8,000 watt surge. Okay, soft start, turbo cooling. You know what? You need to have a look inside. So this one is the 12 volt, 230 volt version, 4,000 watters. They also come in 24 volts in both 110 and 230 volt. Right, so we get user manual. And inverter. So, DC in the back, two little fans, which must be the turbo cooling. This mega multi-plug full of brass connections. I'm assuming that does Australian and European and a few others. It's clearly marked line, neutral and earth, which is cool. There's no point to connect an earth to it, but I'm assuming if you connected one to the case you'd be laughing, or the pin will do. It's a USB port, it actually puts out USB juice as well. Handy for charging devices off it, because everything's better with USB. Simple on off switch, fault and inverter on lights. It comes with a couple of little short 8 or maybe 10 wire gauge cables. They're not real thick. Probably wouldn't recommend pulling the whole 4K out of these. I don't reckon they're actually large enough. Reasonably thick, good brass screw terminals. Substantial power loss and reduced battery operating time to the inverters are not able to supply full power. So there you go. Make good connections. Good long cables are a must. Good thick cables are a must. User manual. Obviously translated from Chinese, but not really a big surprise. Doesn't make a great deal of sense, but that's alright. The manual doesn't actually feature this model, so it's got 2,000 watt 12 volt ones. In the back here it's got up to 2,000 watt continuous as well. This is supposed to be 4,000. It also only has a single power point. Which makes me wonder if it actually is anywhere near 4,000. But we can test that and find out. First though, I'm going to take the top off, give you a look inside so we can see what the build quality is like. So I'll pop the top off, just these 4 screws. The top panel should pop off. Alright then, so let's pop the top off this little beast and have a look at what's inside. I just noticed then that the 2 anodised pieces are different colours. But anyway, Okay, so we've got our DC coming in here, bolted to connector with four in feeds. 1 and 2 on this side of the board, 1 and 2 on that side of the board. There's fuses which are actually soldered into the board. 2 reasonably deep, good looking fans. Offsets with thermal putty around them by the looks of things. Are they nothing? Oh, they're nothing. They're spacers. So there's only 4 of them big offsets. 2 and 2. These tiny little cables are the AC. It's mounted in there intentionally on the angle like that, okay. So yeah, the build quality is not amazing. One thing I will be doing straight away is soldering earth, making an earth path to the chassis of this device. Just because it doesn't look pretty though doesn't mean it's not going to work. I'm just really confused as to why there's only 4 offsets, and they're on these. It's not an uncommon thing. They're on these cheap little pads, thermal transfer pads. But yeah, that's a bit crappy. These rubber spacers. Little piezo in the corner there. It obviously chimes at you when it's low voltage or whatnot. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 35 amp fuses. So that's a fair bit of power when you think about it. Those cables coming in would handle a fair bit of power also. Alright, well that's what's inside it. I'll get it on some batteries and fire it up, and we'll check the voltage that comes out of it. And then we'll put some load on it, but I'm not really overly impressed with the size of these cables. I don't think this is going to be 4,000 watts. But it could surprise us yet. It might really beef the voltage up to deliver. But yeah, anyway, I'll make another video and I'll link it at the end of this one of me running it, and we'll see what we can get to run off it. Even if we can get 2,000 watts constant out of it, that's not bad, but it's meant to be 4,000 and 8,000, so the quality doesn't quite look there. But I will let you know shortly. Thanks for watching. There'll be a subscribe button probably up here in the top right for you, and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed seeing what's inside. Thanks for watching, guys.